Yeah! You grinded 1,000 points. You are the master grinder. With your board. Fortunately, no one can see that. So anyways, we are playing. We're just
Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD.
Now, wow, did you play Tony Hawk when it first came out? The original? That's pretty.
I played some of the underground.
It feels like 20
series.
years ago. I don't know if that's the right number, but
roughly 2 decades.
This game looks great. I think this is like the best part about this game.
It doesn't have any glitches. It doesn't have any peripherals. It doesn't shove any loot boxes down your throat. Simple, honest game.
Humping against the palm trees. It seems, what I noticed when we first started playing this game, like, Tony Hawk's grinding, uh-oh. Grinding against the palm trees again, uh-oh. Grinding, my leg's broken behind me, but I can still grind.
This is definitely one of those, like you can either play this, you can either play this seriously, or you can play this with beer and chips and just laugh as your friends fail at skating.
I just love like when you fall off the banister and you're falling into the park in Canada, like,
yeah.
I don't know, but that is like the highlights of this game. The graphics to me, that's the highlight, but they kind of butchered this game, unfortunately, and I feel like, even though that they added DLC and stages from like Tony Hawk 2, and I think it was number 3 for like Canada and some of the other ones, I could be wrong. I feel like they took away the multiplayer completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, it's just single player.
And they just gave you like a very, very few options.
Yeah, like you can't even change the music tracks. And I think we only heard 5 tracks in like 30 minutes of playing it, roughly. 5 tracks, and it's like the attitude of the game is almost completely different. Like instead of being like very punkish, snotty, and it's like there's When Worlds Collide is like the frequent track that keeps coming up. There's no Primus from what I noticed. So most of the music that was in this game it's not in the game, not
because of licensing issues and all that.
I assume, or royalties.
And I can get that. I can understand why.
I mean, you can play the songs. Like turn down the music and play the songs at your house.
Exactly.
I guess but still, it's like
we have songs on YouTube.
You play off YouTube. Like just play the whole soundtrack off YouTube. But still,
but there's also the opportunity for them to use a custom soundtrack mode where it's like because Steam can do that. Steam can integrate your custom music into the game so that it plays the music.
I just feel like they took away the multiplayer, which is like the soul of the game, like to compete against your friends. Like we take turns when we do these like reporting in reviews, but I feel like the soul of the game just got took out, and like just giving a few extra tracks, and like the fact that in none of the modes, like career mode or just one-off, whatever it's called, like you can't actually choose any track from the beginning.
Yeah, you're only limited to 4 tracks, and you have to actually do like actual little challenges.
So this like limits the number of people I think that can really join the game. Yeah, like join the game straight away, because
it's more or less just a vanilla Tony Hawk game.
It's super vanilla, but with with Metallica characters as well, like James Hetfield and the bass player Robert Trujillo.
And apparently Tony Hawk's son.
Yeah, I don't think that was in the game originally. I don't know, I could be wrong. Maybe a different Tony Hawk that I played. But it's a shame, because this feels like, what was this game, 5 years old? I'm trying to remember the year that was on when we booted it
About 5 or so. 2012 that was released.
Oh, okay, so 6 years. It feels weird that it's that long ago, but it's really hard to get this game now because it's that long ago. It's not sold, I think, on Steam anymore, so I had to buy it off of G2A to get it. But I feel like the effort to get it, like I think it was $10. Still, like
$10
you really have to have a craving to play Tony Hawk. Like if you have no access to any other Tony Hawk game, sure, find this game, but it's not easy to find. And like you could finally play it in like high def instead of on like the Dreamcast, which had like better graphics.
I would say, this is definitely a good introduction to the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games. Yeah. But if you are already a veteran of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games, like Jim barely. I think this is like your first time playing it in so long, but
yeah, and I just found it hard. Like, I don't know if it was my imagination. I could have sworn I read like it's harder to pull off the moves in this one than the other ones.
But
like the originals,
he was actually pulling off more moves than me, and I am a total noob at
I must have killed my nutsack a lot. I
Yeah.
was flipping everywhere, like it was hilarious. I think this game is, if you play this game as like, ha ha ha, I really screwed up a lot. Yes, you'll have a great time. It's going to be an easy 8 out of 10. But if you're playing this game and expecting it to be
like the
true
next
originals with
generation
better
of-
graphics,
yeah.
it's really not, because they really gutted out like the music. They gutted out, you know, a lot of options. Like you can't even change the music. To me, is like, what were they thinking? Like why that should be.
And I think our scores would reflect that. I'm the guy who...
I'm thinking 7.5. I can't, it's so hard to get this, and I feel like...
It's not worth the effort. Yeah, at that point, you might as well go over and try and find like a cheaper skating game on Steam.
Or even try and find it for the consoles, like the originals.
Yeah, like Microplay is open downtown, so...
Yeah, it's kind of a disappointment. They could have really made it into so much more. I mean, this is only for like the ultra hardcore. You have to have every last Tony Hawk game, no matter how bad it is. Yeah, go for this. But for most people, I don't think they'll miss this game.
Yeah. Again, it's better off picking a noob friendly
1 through 4 or
the Underground series.
Yeah, or the American one.
Yeah, just not like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 that was either the buggiest.
Downhill?
Yeah.
Or that's 5, yeah.
Yeah, either the buggiest game ever, or they try to shove this crappy peripheral at you.
Yeah.
I think I'm mistaking it for Skate Free.
No, there was a peripheral, but anyways, I got nothing else to say.
I got nothing else to say. Let's skate away.
All right.
Keep on gaming.
Keep on gaming. Bye.